Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Brian, and today I'm talking Love Island All-Stars. This is Series 2, Episode 4. Okay, all right, so right off the bat, man, these episodes are way too long, way too long. I don't think nearly enough happens. I think this should be a 45-minute tops episode, like fit it into an hour, including commercials. This was an hour 30, hour 25, maybe, based off, I don't know, UK, they do their commercials. They're weird time breakdowns, whatever. But I don't get it. This is 2 days in a row. I was hoping to have this out, then watch UK traders run into that before because we have a crazy Thursday for the next couple of weeks with just the amount of shows we have on. So that just already put a bad taste in my mouth. Somebody wants me to address why I don't like Ronnie. Didn't think I had to do that based off of I thought being in the majority of what I see of comments about people. I'm trying not to comment on his looks, but I see a lot of women who are like, why are people fighting over this guy? I totally get it. Like I don't understand why anybody's fighting over this dude. I think he's one of the most mid guys out there that's been on the season shows in the last couple seasons, but I think I'll get to that when we run through the episode. But we're gonna pick right back up at the Secret Garden. Happy to see the Secret Garden being used pretty quickly. Let's keep in mind that it's been maybe 2.5 days. So I will give Ronnie a little bit of credit here where it's just like, why? I don't know why Elma is so, she seems like she's so like locked in on Ronnie. Again, I don't understand why, but it also has been only 2 days. And I think a lot of the other cast members are like, it's only been a few days. Why? The reactions I just think are crazy, and like how Elma and Kaz when they are arguing later are like, "Oh, I'm worried this is gonna ruin our friendship," and it's like, you guys have been on Love Island before. You should know how the show works. Like, again, I, saying it out loud, well, you're gonna ruin a friendship over Ronnie. I just don't understand it. But again, also all this stuff is filmed, so I don't know why they're like gonna say not tell exactly what happened because I think it was the same thing when Olivia and Luca were talking the other day. You can talk to somebody, it's going to come back to them. It's the same thing with the film when this show is airing. I'm sure I don't follow these people on social media because I don't really care about them, to be honest with you. I'm watching the show as it goes. I don't follow any of the contestants like at all. So I don't know what the discourse is between them, if there is any discourse, but Kaz didn't plan on, I have my notes. Kaz didn't plan to kiss Ronnie, but she's not going to tell Elma they kiss again. Don't remember them kissing twice. I don't. I could be wrong that they did mention it because like they would just start yelling at each other and things like that. But I don't remember. I can't remember if they actually said that we kissed twice. Um. And Gabby knows. And I wrote down here. Gabby knows who Casey is and is still interested in him. And I'm like, yikes! I don't know. All right, let's just get to it. So, why I don't like Casey? Why I don't like Ronnie? People don't like Casey, so there's no pushback on me saying like I don't have any explanation for why I don't like Casey. I think he's a I don't understand. Like I guess charisma is important to people. You can have charisma, but whatever. But like still, like the way people move, I think is more important than charisma. Ronnie's doing the same thing he did in his season, where he was juggling multiple women. Harriet, I can't even remember the other one because that's one of the few seasons of I've ever covered on this page, and I just stopped watching because it was so terrible. And one of the main reasons is that love triangle that was going on for so long and that Ronnie was in the middle with. I don't find this person interesting. I don't want to listen to him. I don't want to see him. And it's already starting to do this. And then you add on the hour and 20-minute episodes and we're moving into Friday and we still don't have a dumping yet. And like I was getting ready to watch this recoupling. I was like, oh cool, at least somebody's gonna get dumped. That's why it's an hour 20. And I completely forgot that some of these people that are I forgot Luke was even here. Like when Cass was standing up there, I was like, oh, she's gone. But Luca was still there. It's just like, it's just not good. Not off to a good start, in my opinion. Ekin has a conversation with Emma, like, hey, I kind of told you how this was going to go. Um, she's kind of stressing, like, look, you can be annoyed at Kaz. Like, Kaz definitely, they should not be kissing right after. I mean, that's more on the fault of Ronnie, in my opinion. And again, that just adds on to nothing. I just don't like the way this guy moves at all. So I personally don't like him. And I thought it was very clear of people watching the show if I said like he sucks and I don't need to keep moving. If it was a newer season, maybe I could dive into it. But I thought we've all seen these people. The same thing with Casey, why I don't need to explain to Bill why he sucks. I'm just like he stinks, and we just keep moving. So apologies that I wasn't clear on that. Um, so Ronnie and Elma have a conversation, but this is after the fact that Kaz tells Elma that they kissed. and she said that he initiated it. I thought Ronnie initiated it. I would say it was like 70-30, maybe 65-35. Uh, that's how I saw the scene. I could be wrong, but at the same time, she could have. I don't remember the second kiss. If like who was it just like let's do it again? I just don't remember. Um, but I thought he initiated the first kiss. So again, when he's telling her it was 50-50. I mean, when they do a movie night, this will all be sorted out, and they can decipher it however they want. If they're honestly, if all of them are still even there, we don't know how it's going to work. But movie night will clear that up, and they can react the way they want to react. Olivia and Marcel kissed amongst all the commotion. Good for them. Again, these some of these character people on the show are just on the screen for like 30 seconds. It's really been like a three-man show, and that's yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's frustrating. And it really just comes down to the time. I think really is what's really kind of pissed me off the last few days and why I'm like sound so negative. And I don't mean to sound negative, it's just shouldn't be an hour 30. All right, so Ronnie sleeps outside. Um, he apologizes. He apologizes a lot this whole time, but at the same time, I don't understand why Elma is so like. I think the only thing you can be mad about is like we kissed and you kissed somebody 5 minutes later. But again, it's Love Island. This is not their first time on the show, so I can't be mad. I can't be mad at what he was doing. I mean, this is the point of the show. None of these people are in a lockdown relationship. It's been 20, maybe 48 hours tops, and I just and the couple picked the public picked these couples. It's not like they were like, oh, I want to couple up together because I like you. They're gonna say what they want to say to each other to stay in the game. That's all they care about is fame. So it's hard to believe that these people actually even care about each other based off their conversations and like the way they're moving. I think they're just trying to stay on the show. And they know if they're veterans, they know the public will be voting at some point. You can act like you really like this person, stay on the show. It's hard for me to feel for them. I mean, this is some people. Casey's been on the show like 1,000 times, so it's just crazy. Um, he apologizes again the next day. It's just a lot of this stuff. They get a text about a pre-love party. They're wearing blazers. Little montage of them dancing. They get a text a little later to meet around the fire pit. We're gonna have a recoupling. Boys choose. So when I was watching this, I was like, okay, we have an odd number of people. Somebody's gonna get dumped. So that's today's Thursday. So tomorrow we have bombshell Tina coming in. I had to Google her. I didn't even remember. Um, kind of flashed quickly, and I was watching it live, so I couldn't rewind. But I looked up who it was. I don't remember some of these people. And again, I love the show. I binged all these seasons, at least the ones I hadn't seen, on top of all the other stuff. So I don't always remember some of these people. That's why I remember a lot of the newer people and I have stronger opinions about it because some of the ones I watch live and doing reviews on it, it's like engraved in my memory. But um, recoupling here. Casey goes first because he is the newest person in the villa, so he chooses Gabby, not a surprise. Scott chooses India, not a surprise. Curtis chooses Ekin-Su, not a surprise. Marcel chooses Olivia, not a surprise. Nas chooses Catherine, not a surprise. Ronnie chooses Elma. Again, it was I mean, somebody's going to be mad at him no matter what he does. I think the lesser of two evils. I think if he chose Kaz, then Elma will maybe throw a shitstorm and be pissed, but I guess he's going to try to reconcile it. Um, Again, cool. It is what it is. And then I thought that's what I said earlier. I thought Kaz was the odd man out here, and I forgot Luke was even in the bill. So Luke chooses Kaz, no dumping, very disappointing. And we get a tease for Tina. Tina Stins, I think is how you say her name. She's the next bombshell. So yeah, hopefully that's a good enough reason for you. As a dude, I think I can just say like, hey, I think this dude isn't worth all the attention these girls are giving him because I think he looks like a toe, but it is what it is. So hope that's good enough answer for you. But I'll be back later. So we have Traders UK episode 8. So I'll have that out later tonight. We will have Southern Charm. I think those are the three. Oh, Sparkly Barstool finale and live finale as well. So we have that as well. So that that'll probably be later in the night. I'm gonna try to get this one out. It's 6:30 p.m. my time right now. I will try to get this out. It's gonna be tough because probably training my kids right now, so I probably won't be able to do it till after they go to sleep. So hopefully have this out before 9 o'clock, and then we'll just have like a firing squad of just shows coming out when they will. So we still have Deal or No Deal Island that we need to do. We didn't forget about us. Just again, just got lost in the void. We have Love Is Blind, Germany tomorrow, Southern Hospitality. We will do. Uh, I think we gave up on Mr. Beast games because it was terrible, and I think that's it. We'll do a Bachelor review or like draft for the women, like who we think is going to do what, and we'll have that probably out before that's I think that comes out in 2 weeks. But yeah, just a lot of stuff right now. So apologies for things not usually being where they are, and why. Um, Bill will be on these too, but I'm just trying to get some stuff done before we get into because it would just be crazy to do 4 or 5 reviews tonight. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys in the next video, and hope you guys have an awesome night. See ya.